Hey man, this your boy K Smooth, man, coming to you with another video, Boxing Talk 100. Today is April 10th. You know what I'm saying? On a Wednesday. Hey man, I want to give a recap. You know what I'm saying? Richardson Hitchins versus motherfucking Gustavo LEMOS. And let's talk about it, man. All right, Richardson Hitchins. I got a couple of words for you, man. Now, is it just me, or do I feel like everybody is ganging up on Devin Haney? It's like y'all damn near want to jump the man. You know what I'm saying? We got Richardson Hitchins. We got Shakur Stevenson. Devin's getting ready to prepare for Ron Garcia. We got Javante Tank Davis. We got Big Baby. I mean, everybody want a piece of Devin the Dream Haney. What is it, man? We got Sabril. We got everybody that's in the way. You see what I'm saying? But I just feel like Richardson, I got a couple of words for you. Now, you struggle with Limos, you know what I'm saying, Gustavo, and really you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? If you really want me to be honest, the fight was, you know what I'm saying, somewhat close, but Gustavo had you hurt plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the refs or the officials was looking at, being able to judge the fight. Give the man his first L, man, Richardson. You know what I'm saying? Because Hitchins, you really lost. You know what I'm saying? You was doing a lot of holding. Gustavo's Limos came out to fight. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much did. Y'all pretty much went neck and neck, but Limos, you know what I'm saying? Gustavo had you hurt. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to get a fight with Devin Haney in these elite fighters at 140. Yes, Richardson, you are a great fighter, but you really got an L on your record, you know what I'm saying, by losing. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like you lost that fight. And you want to be able to try to go at guys like Devin Haney. Devin Haney will whoop your ass. Hitchinson, Hitchins or whatever you want to call your name, Richardson Hitchins. You not ready for, you know what I'm saying, Sabril Matias, you know what I'm saying? Um Richardson Hitchins versus, you know what I'm saying, Limos was, IBF, Eliminator. The winner would be next in line to be able to fight, Sabril Matias at 140 for the IBF, championship. So, when I look at it, you know what I'm saying, Richardson Hitchins is a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him because, yes, I would expect for you to be able to back up, you know what I'm saying, what you preach, you know what I'm saying? Being able to be a certain fighter, being able to talk that shit. You got to be winning to be able to talk that shit. And it looked like to me, the officials, just gave you that win. The sport of boxing, man, I don't know what's going on with the sport of boxing, but for me, looking at it on the outside, you know what I'm saying, looking in boxing, this is what I see. I see Richardson Hitchins, he got beat, you know what I'm saying, on April the 6th. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of holding, getting beat to the punch. Uh Gustavo was doing his thing. He beat the old dude. That's what I can't understand, you know what I'm saying, the sport of boxing, how they cheat so much and not being able to give the real true winner, you know what I'm saying, the win in boxing. I don't got no respect for, Hitchins, you know what I'm saying? You talk all that shit, and then you want to be able to, be buddy buddy with Shakir and with Tank and all these fighters that, you know what I'm saying, you want to be friends with. This is what I can't understand. Everybody seem like they just so against Devin Haney. What is this? Jealousy. It gotta be jealousy because of what Devin Haney done accomplish. Being, you know what I'm saying, a unified undisputed champion at 135 and then transition at 140. Trying to be undisputed. Three more belts to go. So yeah, man, I'm just giving my, my recap on the fight. And you know what I'm saying, I watched it, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, I feel like it was a robbery. When you talking about 117 to 111, that's just, unpredictable, man. That just, it don't make no sense, man. The sport of boxing, I don't know what they looking at it, because when I'm looking at boxing, I'm seeing Richardson Hitchins get his ass whooped. 100%. Just like when Shakir got his ass whooped, not too long ago. A big controversial, what I'm saying, topic, what I'm saying, on these boxers and what they giving them. Stop giving these boxers wins when we looking at them losing. 100%. Hitchins don't deserve no fight with Sabril. Even yeah, you got the that win. The Eliminator. You was able to be able to beat Gustavo because they gave it to you for the Eliminator. Hitchins. But if anything was a draw, I didn't see Hitchins doing what did he do for me to be able to say that he won and beat Gustavo Lemos or Lamos, whatever his name is. Because I felt like the Mexican won. Hey, I'm gonna be as real as I can. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and try to, what I'm saying, be fucking bogus about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it what it is, and I'm gonna tell the truth. Richardson Hitchins got his ass whooped on April the 6th on that Saturday. You got whooped, man. And you got the nerve to try to be able to call out fighters like Haney, a motherfucker that is 32-0. That's light years of ahead of his time, and you trying to get a fight with Devin Haney. If anything, Richardson Hitchens, you got to fight guys like Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Fight guys that's looking to try to compete for world titles, but it's not there. They don't give that. They're not given that opportunity because you don't. There's no value. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no belt or anything. So it's like you got to be able to wait in line. You know what I'm saying? Hitchings. I don't see why you're calling out Devin Haney, or just able to be like, oh, I can beat him, but not calling out fighters like Shakir or Tank or, these other type of fighters. I just don't understand, man. Jealousy. You should be focused on 140, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get these names and not calling out anybody. Hitchison, you can't call out anybody no more because you got your ass whooped. These people gave you the win, man. Just like in the past, we've seen them give other fighters wins that they didn't deserve. Boxing Talk 100. So yeah, man, Devin, you know what I'm saying? Devin ain't worried about no Richardson Hitchins. Hitchins is a baby. We not worried about, Hitchins if he ain't got no belt. And you definitely ain't gonna be Sabril Matias because he gonna apply that pressure on you. Pressure that you won't be able to take and handle. We talking about a guy that can come forth, that's gonna come and use his hands and break the body up. Sabril Matias. Other than Hitchens being a good boxer, trying to make his way at 140, I don't believe you ready for to be able to be a champion. You got to go through Sabril, or you would have to go through Cruz or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't just automatically jump in line and think that you can be given a title defense. You know what I'm saying? Shot. That goes for motherfucking Richardson Hitchens, Shakur Stevenson, all them. All of these motherfuckers got to fall in line if you want to be given a shot at, what I'm saying, one of the titles at, 140. Fall in line. There's a lot of other fighters that deserve to be given a chance, you know what I'm saying? At, these titles at 140, pound division. 100%. So, I'm not too, worried about, Richardson Hitchens, Get in the gym, man, and get better. You want to talk about Devin Haney so much. Last time I remember, he went to Mexico and was able to defeat, all these Mexicans. On the other hand, we got a guy like Richardson. You struggle with a Mexican. 100%, you struggle with Lemos and he beat you. So how can you go in there and talk about Devin Haney? You know what I'm saying? A guy that y'all clown so for so long, going over there in Mexico trying to start his career. Y'all act like these Mexicans, it's hard to beat. Some of them, hell no. Hell no, you can't easily beat them like that. Yeah. That's how it goes. He had to go over there and whoop up on them, the Mexican Latinos over there just to make a name. And you struggled, and you really got your ass whooped, Hitchins, 100%. So miss me with all that, you know what I'm saying? Because you got your ass whooped. Don't try to be able to go at a fighter, you know what I'm saying? If anything, go to the drawing board. Richardson, Hitchins, you need to go to the drawing board and figure out what you want to do. Because you got that IBF eliminator fight against Sabril Matias. I'm picking Sabril Matias to knock you out, clean out, if you don't come prepared. Because this is a guy that they call the boogeyman, which, in my opinion, I don't think he's the boogeyman. I think whoever runs that, 140-pound, division would be between Haney and Theofimo. 100%. All y'all that's in line at 140 that's trying to get a title shot, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to have to go through Haney and Theofimo Lopez. And I don't think Sabril can beat Haney or Theofimo. I'ma just put it out there. Maybe Sabril and Theofimo would be like kind of neck and neck. That would be like a 50-50 fight. But when it comes to Haney and Sabril, I feel like Haney will beat the shit out of Sabril. He gonna come with the power. He's not. Yes, Sabril is a good fighter. He can attack and everything, but he don't have that accuracy. And they say Haney ain't got that power, but all right, he don't got what Haney got, skill for skill. Being able to see who lands more, I feel like Devin will outwork. You know what I'm saying, Sabril Matias, and take his IBF belt if it comes down to it. Ain't nobody scared of Matias. Matias and Devin Haney and Bill Haney been on send, Sabril Matias a contract. He asked for $4 million, being able to overprice himself, money that he never even made in his career. This is what Bill them is talking about with Sabril Matias. So that let us know that Sabril was ducking and dodging, being able to make all the excuses in the world to be able to not make this unification fight because he has the IBF and Devin has, what I'm saying, WBC title. This will be title versus title for unification to be able to see who could be a unified champion at 140-pound division. So come on, man. Sabril and all the motherfuckers know about Haney. They gonna do it whatever they can. You can see the fight, the names that they got right now. They ain't trying to make no unification fights. They going out of their way to fight somebody else. Sabril Matias and motherfucking Theofimo. Names that we don't even know about. These guys that I hope they do get beat for not being able to stick to the strip and be able to fight for unification fights, man. Belt versus belts. But being able to withhold and hold up a whole lot of shit, in that 140-pound division. Why put everything on the hold? You got a title, be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to see these fights. I feel like Devin Haney, out of a 140-pound division, he's the only one that's trying to be able to make these fights happen. 100%. And shout out to, what I'm saying, Isaac Cruz, for beating, Rolly Romero. And I ain't gonna lie, I had Rolly Romero winning the fight against Isaac Cruz. I didn't see that coming at all. Hey, I take my hat off to, Isaac Cruz when, hey, when you gotta be able to respect it. Respect it, check it. So I gotta be able to respect it, you know what I'm saying? Isaac Cruz for being able to be the new WBA champion at 140, at that class. He's one of the champions right now, and I would like to see Cruz and Matias be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be able to see no goddamn Hitchins fight. Sabril. I want to see Matias fight. Isaac Cruz. That would be a unification fight. You know what I'm saying, for the belts. And whenever Theofimo is ready for Devin Haney, that's when we'll be ready to be able to take that fight. Until then, we going to see Theofimo. All he's going to do is duck and dodge. I try to be able to fight, Crawford. Crawford's available. Boots is available at 140, but, you know, Teofimo want that fight so bad, he would have to, vacate. He would have to Teofimo if he want to be able to fight Terrence Crawford. He would have to vacate at 140. He would have to give up his WBA belt at 140 to be able to, fight Terrence Crawford at 147. To be able to be introduced at 147-pound division. Cause you can't keep that belt. There's no way you can hold on to that WBO belt at 140. You got to be able to defend that belt, which he is defending the belt right now. But against who? Against a nobody. That lets me know that Teofimo is running. You are running from the champions that is, right now at 140 pounds. Cruz, Haney, and motherfucking Matias. Outside of that, man, it's bullshit. It's kiddie shit to be able to not be able to fight and make the fights happen right now. Unification fights. There's four champions at 140-pound division. I don't understand why these fighters can't get together, negotiate, sign a goddamn contract, and fight. Make the fights happen. Boxing Talk 100. But yeah, man, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, versus, Ron Garcia. It's close, man. We got like a week and a half, you know what I'm saying? It's getting closer and yeah, like I said before, in my old videos, I edged Devin Haney for the beatdown on Ron Garcia. I feel like he's going I don't feel like Devin's gonna knock out Ron Garcia, but I feel like it's gonna be a TKO stoppage to where the refs stop it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I feel, and yeah, man, we like Devin Haney said before. We've seen this. In the Gervonta Tank Davis fight when Gervonta hit Ron Garcia with the body shot and made him fold up like a ball. You know what I'm saying? Made him fold up like a ball and just made him quit right on the spot. So we know what kind of fighter, what I'm saying, and what Ron Garcia, can bring to the table. I'm not necessarily going to just put Ron Garcia down like that, but to be expected, he's a quitter. You understand what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100. We've seen this. So if I gotta go with one, I'm going with Devin Haney for the TKO stoppage. To beat Ryan. I feel like it's gonna be a good fight. I feel like both of them gonna come in great shape. Uh, Haney's didn't feel like Ron Garcia was gonna show up for this bout. You know what I'm saying? April 30th. So it's here, man, and like I said, within a week to 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, we'll be getting the fight, and hopefully, the best man wins, that night, and of course, like I said, I got Devin the Dream Haney. I feel like he gonna beat the shit out of Ron Garcia, and he gonna be too much. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to use jabs, being able to be the better IQ boxer, and just to be able to pick you apart. I feel like Devin Haney is going to land. He's going to be able to control the fight, and he's going to be able to outland. You know what I'm saying? Ron Garcia more. I feel like Ron Garcia he'll have his certain highlights. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be enough. I feel like Devin Haney is going to eventually break down. Ron Garcia, and don't be surprised. Like I said, TKO stoppage. Eighth round to the ninth round. Between 7, 8, and 9 rounds. If I had to say which round, I'll say the eighth round going into the ninth. So it could be the eighth round. By the ninth round, they gonna stop the fight. I mean, you never know. You never know. Boxers can have an off day on any given night. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, with Ron Garcia's loss, him having a loss against Gervonta Tank Davis, there's a blueprint on how to beat him. You know what I'm saying? There's a blueprint on how to beat a loser. You know why? Because it's been shown of how to beat you. So I think that's the only thing, Yeah, could Ron go in there and possibly pull a upset? It's possible. I mean, we have, Devin Haney versus Ron Garcia. If it wouldn't be like that, it wouldn't be talks. You know what I'm saying? Does he have a good chance of going there? It's possible, but that possible is slim to none for Ron Garcia. I just don't see him winning at all against Devin the Dream Haney. I feel like Devin Haney is on a different level. The resume shows if he beats Ron Garcia, he'll be what 33-0, 33-0, or 32-0 is one of them. If he beats Ron Garcia, he'll be 32-0. If Ron loses, this will be his second loss. You know what I'm saying? Having his losses against Tank and losing against Devin. But it's up to Ron, man. You do have a chance. You know what I'm saying? You do have a chance. A lot of people are going to be favored for you to win against Devin Haney. You do have a chance. You do have a chance, but I just don't see Ron Garcia beating Devin at all. I just don't see it. Now, Ron does have a good left hook, and I'm pretty sure the Haneys don't study the left hook of what Ron Garcia is gonna bring to the table. I feel like it's not gonna be enough. I feel like they're gonna study. Yeah, he could get popped by Ron Garcia, but Devin is a great fighter. He can eat through punches. He don't fault greats like Lomachenko and Cambosos beating them. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and to put on top of that, I think it's enough to put Devin Haney in the Hall of Fame. A lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boxing fans, especially fans that are not fans of Devin Haney. Boxing fan, the boxing fans of Devin Haney. If you're not a boxing fan of Devin Haney, I would expect that from you, of course. But I feel like for me watching Devin Haney and what he done did in his career, being able to be unified crown champion at 135, having nothing to prove, it's always gonna be in the record books. You know what I'm saying? That's something that most boxers can't accomplish, being unified undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So, Devin Haney don't did a lot in his career to be able to, head towards that Hall of Fame, being in the Hall of Fame. And I feel like right now, if he was, out the sport of boxing, he would easily be in there for the accomplishments and who he on beat, other unified undisputed champions. If you can't say that you don't beat, you know what I'm saying, other unified champions, then I don't see you being into no type of Hall of Fame. Only Hall of Fame, only motherfuckers like that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. And he don't did enough, to be in the Hall of Fame, Devin the Dream Haney. So, being 32-0, man, that's respect. You have to be able to put respect on boxers, you know what I'm saying, a name like that. Now, a lot of people tell me what I feel like. Tank, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, he'll be in there. Of course, Tank will be in there. Of course, Gervonta Tank Davis, he will also be in the Hall of Fame for what he done and just being under Floyd teaching him, and just being that mini Mike Tyson that we never saw. You know what I'm saying? The same attributes, you know what I'm saying, at a a smaller lower class, coming from 130 to 135, Gervonta Tank Davis can be able to fight at 140. You know, it's different because we don't see Mike Tyson put in that work. Being able to be the knockout artist, you know what I'm saying, of him, of what he done did in the sport of boxing is just unbelievable, man. And I feel like Tank Davis has that same, you know what I'm saying, with that same power, but him being much smaller. He has that same exact, you know what I'm saying, attributes that Mike Tyson has, you know what I'm saying? Great boxer, can put on the show, can sell out a crowd. And like I said, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people would ask me, to go back, do I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis is a Hall of Famer? At first, I was kind of like, I don't believe that Gervonta should be in there, but I'm not gonna do that because he don't did a lot of shit that most boxers can't do. You know what I'm saying? And he also has an outstanding boxing record. You know what I'm saying? Not Now, when we talk about legacy, I feel like Devin Haney has the better legacy. You understand? Because he don't went through, like I said,